Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to one and all. Good afternoon to every man, Jake of you. Good afternoon to all and Sandray. How are you people doing today? Well, I'm doing very well today. Thank you very much. What about you? Marvy to welcome you to my domain and Marvy to welcome you to my channel. Learn English with KMD platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. Hello, hello, hello. How are you people doing today? I'm doing very well today. Thank you very much. What about you? Well, I decided to go live for 45 minutes today. Well, I'm doing this live session for 45 minutes, for after a week. Yes, you heard me correct. It's been more than 1 week. It's been more than 7 days since I've come live. And I'm ecstatic. I am jubilant. I am over the moon. I'm on cloud 9. I'm the happiest box of birds. My joy knows no bounds. All I want you people to do is to come and join me at large number. In order to get me joined, all I gotta do is, well, very simple. You need to answer a simple question of mine. How are you people doing today? And the answer is, I'm doing very well today. Thank you very much. And get connected with me live today and learn to speak grammatically correct English for the next 45 minutes. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to one and all. Good afternoon to every man, Jake of you. Good afternoon to all and Sandray. How are you people doing today? I'm doing very well today. Thank you very much. What about you? Have you all had your breakfast? Well, I'm talking about breakfast, the first meal of the day. Have you had your breakfast? And if you pay close attention to the question structure here, if you pay close attention to the question pattern here, you are get to know one thing that I am using I'm using present perfect tense here. You get to know that I'm using present perfect tense here. Have you had your breakfast? I'm using past participle my question here. So that's the best quality. That's the most important thing about present perfect tense. Present perfect tense never gets complete without past participle. Using past participle becomes sine qua non. Using past participle becomes mandatory. Using past participle becomes compulsory. Using past participle is imperative. Have you had your breakfast? Have you had your lunch? Have you had your supper? Well, I'm talking about the first meal of the day, breakfast. Have you had a breakfast? Yes, sir, I have had my breakfast. No, sir, I haven't had my breakfast. Have you had your lunch? Yes, sir, I have had my lunch. No, sir, I haven't had my lunch. Have you had your supper? Yes, sir, I have had my supper. No, sir, I haven't had my supper. Well, it's Sunday today, and it's a public holiday. Well, I have holiday today. It's a public holiday. I am at home, and I felt like going live because it's been more than 1 week since I've come live, and I've been missing you people a lot. Thank you very much. Well, I remember releasing a 1-minute reel yesterday, and the reel was about knee-high to a grasshopper. Thank you very much for your comments. Thank you very much for your likes and shares, and thank you very much for watching my reel. Knee-high to a grasshopper. What does knee-high to a grasshopper mean? Knee-high to a grasshopper means very small or very young. Very small or very young. I remember giving a couple of examples. Example number 1, when I started my career. Well, I'm talking about my career here. Well, I started my career way back in 1998, if I'm not wrong. Yes, you heard me correct. I don't want you people to take it back. I don't want you people to, to get flabbergasted. I don't want you people to get surprised or I don't want you people to get, to get stunned or startled. You heard it correct. I started my teaching career way back in 1998, if I'm not wrong. 2000 and we have 2010 and then 2020. We are in 2023. We're in 2023, so 23 years and 2 years. So it's been more than 25 years since I started my career. It's been more than 25 years since I started my teaching career. Well, I started my teaching career way back in 1998, and when I started my career, all my students were knee-high to a grasshopper. All my students were very young, they were very small. They were very young and they were very small because I started my teaching career way back in 1998, 25 years ago. When I started my career, my teaching career, when I started my career in teaching, all my students were knee-high to a grasshopper. What does knee-high to a grasshopper mean, all the people out there? Knee-high to a grasshopper means very small, and here comes example number 2. When I was knee-high to a grasshopper, I loved playing with dolls. Example number 2. Example number 3, when he lost his father, he was knee-high to a grasshopper. Yes, you heard me correct. When he lost his father. We're talking about an action which took place in the past year with the help of past and other tense, which is also known as simple past tense or past simple tense. When he lost his father, remember, I am using the second form of lose here, that is lost, and whether we use second form of verb in grammar, well, we use second form of verb in past and on the tense, which is also known as simple past tense or past simple tense. I lost my father. When he lost his father, he was knee-high to a grasshopper. When he lost his father, he was very small. He was very, very young. Hello, hello, hello. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Mudassir. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? And how's your family doing? Thank you very much for joining me today, Mudassir. Thank you very much. How are you doing today and how's your family doing? I want you to answer those 2 questions of mine right away. How are you doing today and how's your family doing? And thank you very much for joining me today. I am doing very well today. Thank you very much. And how's your family doing? How's your grandfather doing? How's your paternal grandfather doing? Well, I'm talking about your father's father, paternal grandfather. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to one and all. Good afternoon to every man, Jacob. Good afternoon to all and sundry. How are you people doing today? Okay, right. Good afternoon to every man, Jacob. Good afternoon to all and sundry. Good afternoon to one and all. How are you people doing today? I'm doing very well today. Thank you very much. What about you? Have you all had your lunch? Well, I'm talking about lunch, the second meal today. Have you had your lunch? Yes, sir. I have had my lunch. No, sir. I haven't had my lunch. Well, I was talking about knee-high to a grasshopper. What does knee-high to a grasshopper mean, all the people out there? Knee-high to a grasshopper means very small or very young. When you joined this class, when you joined this school, you were knee-high to a grasshopper. When you joined the school, you were young, you were very small, and you were very young. Allah Hafiz, thank you very much. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to one and all. Good afternoon to every man, Jacob. Good afternoon to all and sundry. How are you people doing today? I am doing pretty well today. Thank you very much. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you very much. Knee-high to a grasshopper. What does knee high to a grasshopper mean? Knee high to a grasshopper means very young or very small. Well, when you started coming to the skill, you were knee high to a grasshopper. Now you were taller than I. When you started coming to the skill, you were very young, you were very small. And now you are taller than I. You are bigger, you are taller than I. You were very young and you were very, very small. Thank you very much, all you people out there. Well, 11 minutes have gone by since I've come live. I made it very clear at the beginning that I've decided to go live for 45 minutes. 11 minutes have gone by, 34 minutes more to go. Wake up, hurry up. What are you people waiting for? Come and join me, large number. It's sunny today. It's a holiday. I want you people to come and get connected with me and learn to speak grammatically correct English, learn to get the gift of the gab, and learn to speak impressive English. All you gotta do is really very simple job. You need to answer a very simple question of mine. How are you doing today? And the answer is I'm doing very well today. Thank you very much. What about you? Have you had a breakfast? I'm talking about the first meal of the day, breakfast. And I keep telling my students time and again that skipping breakfast is not a mistake, not a blunder. It's a Himalayan blunder. Never, ever skip your breakfast. Always start your day with breakfast. Start your day with breakfast. Never, ever skip your breakfast. Skipping breakfast is not a mistake, it's not a blunder. It's a Himalayan blunder. Skipping breakfast is not a mistake, it's not a blunder. It's a Himalayan blunder. Come and join me, large number. 34 minutes more to go. Well, I'm here to talk about spoken English, and it's been more than 1 week. I made it very clear in my previous live session that I am as busy as a honeybee now. I've got enough on my plate now. I am swamped because I'm working as a teacher at one of the private schools here. And I'm not as free as a bird. I am as busy as a honeybee. That's the reason I'm unable to conduct live sessions every day. Otherwise, I would come live every day for an hour. And I would come live for 10 minutes every day earlier. So this, as far as this 10 minutes live session is concerned, this session is exclusively meant for idioms, practices, and advanced vocabulary. And this 10 minutes live session was doing right well. I will talk about idioms, practices, and advanced vocabulary. Hello. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, all you people out there, for your love, for your support, for your kind words, for your comments. Keep loving and keep supporting me and keep posting comments. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share the link of my channel with your kid and cat. I want you people to subscribe to my channel right away. If you are listening to me, if you're listening to me with rapt attention, if you're all ears, send me thumbs up. Come and join me. Come and join me in large number. 15 minutes have gone by, all you people out there, and half an hour more to go. 30 minutes more to go. Half an hour more to go. Come and join me in large number. I am your spoken English trainer. I'm professional spoken English trainer, KMD Eunice from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. I am a professional spoken English trainer. I am KMD Eunice. I run spoken English classes at home, and the timings are 7 to 8. Well, I remember telling about my spoken English classes in my previous session that I am all set to start a new batch from 5th of next month. And the timings are 7 to 8 on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and 8 to 9 on Thursday and Friday. I don't take classes on weekends, on Saturday and Sunday. You will have my classes 5 times a week. And Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you'll have my class 7 to 8. Wednesday and Thursday, you'll have my class 8 to 9. And I run spoken English classes at home. If you are interested, and if you want to send any of your cousins or sisters or brothers to my spoken English classes, you are welcome. Well, not sisters, because I don't run a separate batch for girls. I run a separate batch for boys, exclusively for boys 7 to 8 on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 8 to 9 on Thursday, and 8 to 9 on Friday. Thank you very much, all you people out there, for joining me live today. How are you people doing today? Well, I'm doing very well today. Thank you very much. What about you? Have you had a breakfast? I'm talking about the first meal of the day, breakfast. Have you had a breakfast? Yes, sir, I have had my breakfast. No, sir, I haven't had my breakfast. Have you had your lunch? I'm talking about the second meal of the day, lunch, with the help of present perfect tense. Have you had a breakfast? Or it could be, did you have your breakfast? That doesn't make any difference. Have you had a breakfast? The positive answer is yes, sir, I have had my breakfast. Did you have your breakfast? The positive answer is yes, sir, I had my breakfast. Have you had your lunch? Yes, sir, I have had my lunch. The positive answer. Did you have your lunch? Yes, sir, I had my lunch. The positive answer. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you very much. What are you people waiting for? Come and join the large number. Join me in large number. Well, 20 minutes have gone by, all you people out there, and 25 minutes more to go. 25 minutes more to go. Well, I'm here to talk about spoken English. A while ago I was talking about my reel. 1 minute reel. And that is knee-high to a grasshopper. And I remember releasing another reel a couple of days ago, and it was obnoxious. Obnoxious. What does obnoxious mean? Well, obnoxious means, loud or rude. Loud or rude. Well, for example number 1. All his colleagues think that he is loud and obnoxious. He's loud and rude. Example number 2. My father becomes, when my father gets angry, he's obnoxious to everyone. When my father, example number 2, when my father gets angry, when my father loses his temper, when my father becomes aggressive, furious, he's obnoxious to everyone. Hope you got the meaning of this advanced vocabulary, obnoxious. Here's a question to all you people out there, and I want people to answer my question right away. If you're listening to me with rapt attention, if you're all ears, are you obnoxious? And if the answer is yes, sir, I am obnoxious, and the negative answer is no, sir, I'm not obnoxious. I'm not loud, or I am not rude. I am polite. I am humble. I am pious. Obnoxious. Obnoxious. Do watch my reel on obnoxious. And do watch my reel on knee-high to a grasshopper. Very small or very young. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon to one and all, good afternoon to every man, Jacob, you good afternoon to all and sundry. How are you people doing today? Come and join with large number. I've decided to go live for 45 minutes and 25 minutes have gone by and 20 minutes more to go. What are you people waiting for? Don't be chicken. Don't be chicken. Don't be hello hearted or chicken hearted. Come and join me in large number. The best way to improve your speaking skills is listening first and speaking next. A good listener can become a good speaker. If you are a good listener today, you become a good speaker tomorrow. Are you listening to me? If you're listening to me, please send me thumbs up just to make sure that you're listening to me. Send me thumbs up, send me a couple of thumbs up, send me a message, get connected with me if you are listening to me. The best way to improve your language, the best way to improve your communication skills, the best way to get the gift of the gap, the best way to learn to speak fluent English, the best way to learn to speak grammatically correct English is listening and then speaking yourself. The more you practice, the more you understand, the more you get to know about the language, the more confident you feel, and the more fabulous you become while communicating in that language. Well, frankly speaking, communicating grammatically correct English or communicating in grammatically correct English is not a piece of cake. On the other hand, it's not rocket science. You can do it. It's not a brain surgery. You can do it. Well, frankly speaking, it's easier said than done, but you can do it. And if you have that determination, if you have perseverance, if you have dedication, and if you are sincere towards your craft, towards your goal, towards your dream and aspiration, nobody can stop you. Only sky's the limit. All you people out there, remember. Hello, hello, hello. Come on, come on, come on. Are you kidding me? Come and join the large number. What are you people waiting for? How are you people doing today? I'm doing very well today. Thank you very much. What about you? Have you all had your breakfast? Have you all had your lunch? And have you all had your supper? Breakfast, lunch, and supper. Well, I never ever say breakfast. I always say breakfast, 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 and breakfast. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining us live today, for joining me live today, all the people out there. Well, I'm here to talk about spoken English. Why do I talk about spoken English? Because I'm a spoken English writer. I am an aficionado of spoken English. I am a disciple of spoken English. I am here to learn and to teach. I spend most of my time, I spend hours and hours and hours talking about spoken English. I can talk about spoken English ad infinitum. I can talk about spoken English till the cat's written home. I can talk about spoken English till the cat's written home. I can talk about spoken English for quite a long period of time. Because spoken English is my forte. Spoken English is my cup of tea. Spoken English is my favorite subject. I love talking about spoken English. I enjoy talking about spoken English. I would like to improve my language speaking. I have been doing it for the past 25 years. Well, way back in 1998 when I started my career in teaching, I was just a subject teacher. I would teach English and social to students of standard 6th, 7th, and 8th. It went on for a couple of years, for 3 or 4 years. Well, after 4 years, when I left my job, I decided to go for another school or join another school. There, my speaking skills, my speaking abilities were identified, were recognized by the supervisor, the coordinator of that school, and I was asked to teach the subject called spoken English. That's how I came in contact with the subject spoken English. Since then, I have been teaching spoken English at different schools and colleges for students of different ages. And here I am today as a professional spoken English trainer. I run my own YouTube channel. I have some hundreds of videos on my YouTube channel. I run spoken English batch at home, and I work as a spoken English trainer at a private school. Of course, my journey has been really very long. My journey has been extensive. On the other hand, my journey has been quite satisfying. I love to talk about my past. I love to talk about my present, and I love to talk about my future. No matter how far I reach, no matter how higher I reach, I would never ever forget my past. I still remember the day when I started from scratch. I still remember the day when I received my first payment. I still remember the day when I received my first salary. You'd be surprised to hear that my first salary was 350 rupees per month for teaching a subject English. For teaching subject Hindi. I got appointed as a Hindi teacher. Well, I approached them and I told them that I'd like to teach English, but the headmaster was badly in need of someone who could teach Hindi. And I decided to go for it. And I started my career as a Hindi teacher with a salary of 350 rupees. After working for 1 month, I decided to quit my job. And the salary which was paid to me was 250 rupees. Yes, you heard me correct. I did not get my full salary, 350 rupees. I was paid 250 rupees. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you very much. How are you people doing today? 30 minutes have gone by and 15 minutes more to go, all you people out there. What are you people waiting for? Come and join the large number. This is a very unprofessional spoken English trainer from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. Thank you very much for joining me live today. Have you had a breakfast? Yes, I have had my breakfast. No, I haven't had my breakfast. Have you had your lunch? Yes, I have had my lunch. No, I haven't had my lunch. Have you had your supper? Yes, I have had my supper. No, I haven't had my supper. I love talking about spoken English. I love talking about grammar. I love talking about idioms and phrases and questions and sentences. I love talking about advanced vocabulary. I enjoy talking about all these things. I'm a mellophile. I enjoy listening to music. Music is my cup of tea. And I remember posting a couple of videos where you could find me singing a couple of numbers. I remember posting a reel or a video where you could You could find me singing a song from a movie called Najayas, sung by legendary singer Kumar Sanu Sahab and Rup Kumar Rathod Sahab. I'm a die-hard fan of Kumar Sanu. I'm an ardent fan of Kumar Sanu. Also, I'm an ardent fan. I am a die-hard fan. I'm an aficionado of late Lata Mangeshkar ji. And on another occasion, I remember releasing a video of mine in which you could find me singing a patriotic number. I'm married with MK logo in connection with the Independence Day celebrations in the month of August. I guess on 14th of August. Hello, hello, hello. How are you people doing today? I'm doing pretty well today, thank you very much. What about you? Have you had your breakfast? Have you had your lunch? And have you had your supper? Remember, breakfast is the first meal of the day, and lunch is the second meal of the day, and supper is the third and last and final meal of the day. You start your day with breakfast. I start my day with breakfast. Almost all of us start a day with breakfast. Breakfast is the first meal of the day. Never skip your breakfast. Skipping breakfast is not a mistake, not a blunder. It's a Himalayan blunder. Well, I'm talking about an Himalayan Sanasier Himalayan blunder. What does Himalayan blunder mean? Himalayan blunder means a grave mistake, a serious mistake. A very, 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 very big mistake. And I'm telling you people that skipping breakfast is not a mistake, it's not a blunder, it's a Himalayan blunder. Well, all you people out there, 35 minutes have gone by and 10 minutes more to go. Well, I made it very clear at the beginning that I decided to go live for 45 minutes. 35 minutes have gone by and 10 minutes more to go. Come and join me on watch number. This is a very unprofessional spoken English training from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. I keep telling my students that a good listener can become a good speaker. One single question which would be asked very frequently is, how did I learn to communicate in English? How did I get fluent in English? Well, I have no answer for this question, frankly speaking. Frankly speaking, I don't know. Frankly speaking, it beats me. Frankly speaking, beats me. Frankly speaking, your guess is as good as mine. But I can ascribe my success to my listening skills. I was a good listener, I am a good listener, and I'm damn sure I'm going to be a good listener. I listen. I do a lot of listening work. I listen to people. I listen to my students. I listen to videos. I listen to dialogues. I watch movies and listen to dialogues very carefully. And I have this very beautiful and wonderful habit of writing down everything in my personal notebooks. I am a bibliophile. I love reading books. I love getting surrounded by books. As you can see, there are many books on my table at this point in time, and I read books whenever I find time. I am a voracious reader, I would say. I am a voracious reader, a greedy reader. I love reading books. I love reading novels and storybooks. I love reading. Thank you very much. Well, 10 minutes more to go. Hurry up, 10 minutes more to go for me to go off stream. Thank you very much. Hope everything is fine with you people out there. Hope all of you are in fine fettle. Hope every man chick of you is as fit as a fellow. Hope you people are doing pretty well today. Hope you people are in the pink of your health. Hope you people are well and kicking. I hope you people are, or hale and hearty. A good listener, only a good listener can become a good speaker. If you are a good listener today, you become a good speaker tomorrow. If you are a good listener today, you become a good speaker tomorrow. So speak and listen. Listen. A listener, only a listener, a good listener. Thank you very much, all you people out there. How are you people doing today? Hurry up! What are you people waiting for? 8 minutes more to go. Well, frankly speaking, I'm feeling ecstatic. We're meeting after a week, and if time permits, I would definitely come live again. I told you that I'm very busy. I am as busy as a honeybee. And frankly speaking, one has to keep, one has to keep himself busy in order to stay active, energetic, and healthy. As it is rightly said, empty mind is devil's workshop. If you are empty, lots of things keeps on going on in your mind, when you tend to go astray and you tend to fall prey to bad habits. So the best way to keep yourself healthy and the best way to keep yourself occupied is to get involved in some sort of activity. So when I was a gentleman at large a couple of days ago, I had nothing to do. I would conduct live session for an hour, and I would conduct live session for 10 minutes, and I would get involved in making reels and videos and grammar series. So I was absolutely free. I had a lot of time on my hand. Ever since I got the job, I am as busy as a honeybee. That's the reason I decided to go on today, because I may not find time tomorrow or day after tomorrow. It could be possible again on coming Sunday. Well, on behalf of Learn English with KMD, a platform where I'm learning English and speaking English has made matches, I'd like to wish all my students out there who are Hindus by profession who get to celebrate the festival tomorrow. Yes, Ganesh Chaturthi is around the corner. Ganesh Chaturthi is around the corner. And on behalf of Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English has made much easier, I wish every man Jack of you happy Ganesh Chaturthi. Have fun. Have great fun. Happy Ganesh Chaturthi. Right. 5 minutes more to go, all you people out there. Exactly 5 minutes more to go. Hello. Good afternoon. How are you people doing today? I'm doing very well. I'm doing very well today. Thank you very much. What about you? 5 minutes, exactly 5 minutes more to go. Festivals are the part and parcel of our lives. They are the alpha and omega of human being's life. They're the beginning and they're the ending of our life. They're the center of attraction. Well, India is a country known for its rich diversity and unity in diversity, culture, heritage, tradition, languages, attires, historical monuments, rich cuisine, and whatnot. So in a country like India, we come across festivals every single day. Every single day is a festival. And they're the part and parcel of our life. Festivals connect people. Well, festivals make us forget the boundaries. Well, I'm talking about Ganesha Chaturthi. I'm talking about Ganesha Chaturthi. People are going to celebrate Ganesha Chaturthi tomorrow, and it's a festival being celebrated by Hindus. But I'm not wrong. I'm wrong here. It's not a festival celebrated by Hindus alone. There are many people who love to celebrate this festival. They join Hindu brothers and they celebrate this festival. In India, in a country like India, we never ever try to, separate ourselves from these festivals. A Hindu calls on a Muslim friend on his festival, and a Muslim calls on a Hindu friend on his festival. That's the beauty of our country. That's the best thing about our country. Our country teaches us to stay united. United we stand, divided we fall. If we are united we stand, and if we are divided we fall. So that's the policy of our country. Thank God when Britishers were in India, when Britishers ruled over India, they followed the policy of divide and rule. And I'm glad that the policy of divide and rule doesn't exist in our country anymore. We Indians love to be the part of our festivals. And we invite Hindus to our festival, and Hindus invite us to their festivals. And we pay visit to their home on the festival, and they pay visit to our homes on festival. Because festival is another way of, distributing happiness. Festival is another way of, scattering happiness, joy everywhere. They bring light, peace, tranquility, love, and affection, and joy in our lives. So once again, on behalf of KMD Yunus and on behalf of Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier, I wish every man, Jake, of you happy Ganesha Chaturthi. Right? Have fun, great fun, and don't forget to take care of yourself. Right? So do take a very good care of yourself, and don't get indulged, excess activities. Don't get indulged in some sort of bad activities, because festivals are to be celebrated, right? So do take very good care of yourself, all you people out there. Thank you very much for your love and affection. Thank you very much for liking my reels and subscribing my channel and liking my videos and sharing my videos with your kid, and I hope to get the same love and affection in coming days as well. So it's time for me to call it a day, because 1 minute more to go, 60 seconds more to go. So it's time for me to wrap it up, today's live session, which lasted for 45 minutes. And I hope you enjoyed it a lot. I did it, right? I did it myself. So thank you very much. It's time for me to wrap it up. It's time for me to wind it up. It's time for me to call it a day. It's time for me to take a leave. It's time for me to bid it out. So on that note, it's your very own professional spoken English trainer, KMD Yunus, from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. Signing off. Bye.